Greets peeps, this is Tony the... I hope you heard that. This is Tony the hero of France, and we are continuing on with our war against the perfidious English. I'm not really certain what that word means, but I just like it. Woods, cool. We should be able to get over there, claim that, and then we're defending in the woods. Burgundy occupies the Western Isles, we surely do. Bring those guys down, they can provide backup if needed. Look at Denmark go! This admiral is doing work, dude. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 5, 0. So they're actually completely even. But I have a feeling that there's more heavy ships. There are. That's heavy ships versus trade ships. They're doing to me what they're doing to the British what the British did to me. And because the higher your maneuver skill, the more likely you are to capture ships. So he's got 3 maneuver, which is great. He's captured 2 of their ships, and the Danish Navy gets stronger. I like it. They're my buddies. That works for me. Yeah, okay. So they're dropping more and more troops off. Burgundy occupied Ulster. I'm going to hold there for the moment until this lot come across. I'm just going to drop them across the channel because I don't want to risk getting intercepted by British fleets until we're at full health. This guy can be assigned to the quick army, and he can come running up here. He'll pick up those guys on his way, and then we'll just go destroy this English army. As you can see, my spies have been caught in both Britain and Russia. Wow, that Russia dropped way further than I thought it would. I think by my count I had it at... Oh, did he get caught a second time? He must have. Until April 23. Yeah, he must have got caught a second time. Curses. It doesn't really matter. The only thing he's doing spying there for is to boost our military tech. Actually, if that spy hadn't been caught, we'd have that tech now. We'd be able to get that tech now. It's only a 5% bonus, but I think that would be enough to push us over and get more supply limit and more cavalry shock. This is one of the worst military techs. It's supply limit's nice. It helps you avoid attrition. But cavalry shock? Really? Who cares? Anywho's, that's going to group up there, and then join with that. G to group. This guy, in the meantime, can go take some more woods. We'll just wander about and claim the places that have a strategic advantage, such as woods and woods and woods. We'll take the top of this island. Oh, and we'll catch some troops by accident. Haha. Bad luck, you guys. Those are woods down there as well, so we'll actually come down here. Ah, woods right in the centre, perfect. It's only that's grasslands. I'm keeping my armies within close proximity of one another so that there's only one province to cross. What is this? Support dissidents abroad, lose opinion with Utrecht, and money, or lose prestige. I'd rather pay money and lose opinion with Utrecht. We've conquered those, occupied those. Right, now we're going to do something here which I don't think I've showed before. Simultaneous attacking Once we've finished these 2 sieges, once we've occupied these 2 places, we're going to... God damn it, they're trying to run. Oh, I hate that. I really wanted to melt that army. I'm so bummed by that. That could have been so much more successful had we had I seen that they were leaving. I thought they were dropping troops off, but hey, hopefully the Danish army will hit them and sink the troops they're carrying to a lesser extent than I would have liked, or than would have happened had I melted their army. Actually, that battle went really strangely. Somehow, one of the Danish capital ships, heavy ships, got killed, and nothing happened to their ships. I don't know. But I think my army should be, my navy is ready to go now. I'm going to come over here. I'm not going to claim that yet. Those ships are hiding out in that spot. I'm going to wait till my navy's in place, and we're going to work with the Danish to make sure none of those ships escape. The Danish don't know about this plan, of course, so they wandered off. I imagine they'll get the idea when these British troops come out. Oh, Sweden, stay there. Come back, Sweden, come back. Nope, they're going to Dover. Oh well. Let's see what our navy does. Our much worse navy that has half their morale and much less engagement width, meaning that they can encircle us, is going to have a hard time of this, I think. But sheer force of numbers hopefully will be enough. Hopefully someone else's damn admiral will come back and help us. Okay, we won it, but... Oh, and we killed 2 of the capital ships. Great, the heavy ships. Cool. Okay, that went well. That went better than I expected it to. We can go there. We're going to set our troops... Hey, who's Palenque? What? I don't... Oh, so we're... Austria's sieging into Lithuania. That's what's happening. And they unsieged one of those places. Who can I give this to? Who can pay for it? I don't want to pay for it. Denmark can pay for that. And Denmark can pay for that one. Good work, Denmark. You're doing stellar work, dude. We can do some... No, that doesn't work. I don't think occupied territories give us money, but what we can do to get money while we're here is do some pillaging. Hooray! Oh, they're already pillaged. So you can go pillage there, and you can go pillage there. At the end of the month we'll see that gold come out. That means we're stealing the wealth of that place. We lost the... Okay, we lost our claim on Romania, but we do want Romania, so we'll be doing that again shortly. Oh, I can do some conversion. Limburg, cool. And Savoy want to marry me? Yep, I want to marry you. So at the end of this month we should see another tick, and that place will be fully plundered. That will take a little while longer to plunder. Oh, we've got plundering in the centre of the island to do too. When the number turns red, you know that the plundering is over. Tyrone is now officially plundered. We'll come and plunder here. there's a when you play a one of the horde nations, those are people around the steppes. So a good example of them will be Nogai. They are no, they're not a horde. Oh, hang on, that might be in a different DLC. So there's oh, maybe it's tribes. Oh, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's hordes. I'm pretty sure it's hordes. And both Bukhara, Nogai, Buryatia, Mongolia should all be hordes, but they're not. So with that, I think it's the Cossacks DLC. It will be the Cossacks DLC. With the Cossacks DLC, there's a mechanic whereby you have to keep your legitimacy, I think it's called Horde Unity, high by plundering. So this plundering mechanic is important to know if you're going to play in the Steppes of Asia. He's done plundering. Our war score's slowly ticking up. We can get another 13, so we can get 99. We just need to wait for that to happen. And in the meantime, it doesn't hurt to plunder Ireland. Well, except to anyone who's watching who's Irish, in which case I'm an asshole. That's done, that's done. You can go do some Scottish plundering. I'm not going to plunder the territories that I'm going to eventually keep, because devastation lasts for a long time. We'll start recovering by 10% per month in 2 years' time, unless it. Yeah, okay. So it recovers slowly, but it takes a year to recover, and then it's out for 2 years. I didn't realize it was that short a time, to be honest. I thought it was much longer. Ulster is now looted, as is Ayrshire. Let's do Fife, and I imagine Lothian was done, yeah. That's almost done, that's almost done. Pro Danish looking to do like their Viking ancestors did and do some pillaging. You're too late, boys. You missed out on all the fun. Ping. Was that done? No. Were either of those done? No. So this is actually a really important mechanic in the for the hordes. You need to do that plundering, otherwise yeah, you end up with rebellions on your hands, and it's annoying. That's now done. You can come down and plunder Northumberland. Plenty more looting to do up there. This war score ticks. I don't know how fast they move. Let's time it while we're doing nothing better. So it jumped up 2 for a reason. We must have maybe another battle got won or something. Oh yes, because Austria is still doing work in Lithuania. But it doesn't help me recognize how quick this tick happens. We're going to wait for it to get to 98. I genuinely thought it was once... Oh! The British have landed. Where did the Danish troops go? Damn it, I thought they were keeping an eye on things for me. Shall we go back and do some more plundering? I mean, some fighting? Yeah, I guess so. These guys and these guys can go fight off that lot. I like that that's a genuine question. Should we go fight them or do we keep plundering? I sound like Ibleman. I sound like one of the Lords of the Horde. Where is everyone going? They're going down there. It's likely that they will. If I go here, I'll get to choose where they're going to fight. I'll get to catch them before they relieve anything. Poor Britain, they just can't get enough troops together to get over here and fight us properly. How's your looting going, boys? Fine, thanks. That army's got no leader. Man, I don't even know what their plan is with that. Sort of a nonsense. Yeah, we did get everywhere, didn't we? Okay. You can come back and plunder Lancashire. That's where my family are actually from, so I should be feeling bad about plundering Lancashire. Old Lancs, I don't give the slightest. Plunder it up, boys. Teach those scuss bastards what for. Hostile siege. Who's doing that? Oh, Lithuania. Go kill the army, Austria. This is actually really good. I don't mind Austria using up their manpower fighting Lithuania for no actual reason, or just because I said so. It's cool to me. I like it. Looks like they've decided that's enough. Okay, let's try and make a separate peace with Lithuania. Damn it, I should have waited for 5-7 days. Because I missed the spy tech that I would have got on Britain. Actually, I can still do it. He's back in time. Build spy network, yes. That's all I wanted. Now come back. Now, let's make peace with these guys. I want all your money, please. And, hell, that cost almost nothing. And I want some war reparations. There's 78 war score. What can we get from them? We can make them release Kiev or Polotsk. They've released Kiev. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but I could make them do it. I could make them end their rivalry with Denmark. I guess that's an option. I could make them transfer trade power to me. That's an option. I don't imagine they have much, and any trade power they do will be up in the Baltic area. There's a trade node there as opposed to the Lubeck trade node, which I care about. So I don't imagine their trade power will be terrifically... Oh, there's likely some inland ones as well. But, hey, I can't think of anything else to do with this. I can pick up some... prestige by doing these sorts of things. Maybe that's better than... What's my prestige at? 66, yeah, let's do that. We'll make them annul treaties with, I don't know, Gascony and Baden and Pomerania and Salzburg and the Papal State and end that rivalry. Oh, that cost 30, but it gave me 5. 30 for 5, that's way better than all of those. And, that costs me Diplo. I'm not gonna... Oh, should I spend Diplo to get some... Could do. Can't. No, they won't accept it anyway. Cool. I think that's a fine deal. I can sneak one more in. Peace treaty with Pomerania. I don't actually want them to get eaten by the Russians. The Russians are my enemy. We'll end it with the Papal State. That'll mean there's no second war. And that's all I can get. Cool. Good deal, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the cash. And thank you for the prestige. I get 4.3 prestige out of it. Oh, so it was divided, so Austria get half of that, more than half of that prestige, but that's fine. Now it's time to make peace with Britain. Ferrara is past. Okay, so this entire war was conducted in the time that it took to core these damn places, but that's cool. So Ferrara is now in control and under our control. Do I need to get rid of that? I'm tempted to get rid of that fort and put another fort there instead. When we take that, that would make more sense, I think. So I'm gonna kill that one. Get out of here. They've got autonomy of 38.3 at the moment. I can hand this over to the... I'll hand it over to the clergy, because the clergy are grumpy and I want to get them happier. Oh god, so are the nobility. And so are the bourgeois. Okay, let's look at it objectively. Yeah, clergy is definitely the best for this because it's 752. And the trade good is grain anyway. Definitely clergy. I don't mind if it makes you grumpy. Lorraine is has devastation, which goes down by 0.08 per month. It also has unrest, and this is more of a coin toss. Whether I should give it to the bourgeois or... Oh, it's not in a state anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hey, disregard. That one there, that's now 10 unrest. They're not giving... The 0.13 production isn't that big of a deal. Neither are 314 men. I'm going to push their autonomy up to reduce their unrest. There's reasons not to do that when you've got all of the mods running. It reduces absolutism. Oh, absolutism hasn't actually started yet, so there's no harm actually bumping your autonomy up at this point. But later on, it does reduce your... Who's that? Oh my god, they just don't learn, do they? That's okay. Let's make peace with them. Oh, we can't for another 4 days. Another 10 days. He better not win that siege before then. They won't even accept that. Shitbirds. They will let me have London. Then I get a peace treaty for 11 years. So the only one I could get is Gwynedd. No, that's not right. I could get that and stay under 100. That's the peace deal we want. That's better than not getting 2 provinces. We get 2 of those, we can turn it into a state, into a semi-functional state, and we'll get Essex later. That's the way we do it. Oh, they won't give us 548, but they will give us 368. That's fine. Let's do that. Can I make them revoke any cause? No, I've got too many of their cause. Cool, let's do that. 83. Thanks for all the fish. 3.7, we get some power projection. Not much power projection, I really would have liked to get more than 20 bloody 5. But hey ho, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Hey, I selected that. Cool, so that's one of our wars done. we can now core these two. Ping, ping. We've got enough to bump our stability. No, I'll leave it for the moment. Our corruption isn't that bad. We're not losing that much money. We'll turn down our army maintenance and we'll make money. Cool. So that was a successful war. Oh, hang on, we're still fighting. I forgot about that. You are giving all of your stuff to France. And this is what will put us over the top into coalition territory proper. Because of this, we're going to go to war with... no, we're going to leave them alive. Yeah, I think that's a safer idea. Let's see, where does that state finish and end? Catalonia, Catalonia, Catalonia. Actually, we could leave those two Catalan states. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I don't particularly want to fight another coalition war. I'd rather get into fighting Austria and focus that way. I could make them our vassal. No, I don't want to. Don't need any more vassals. 31, that's fine. Lots of people will get ready to go on me, but I'm going to declare war on Spain immediately anyway. What? Oh, what did I replace that with? What was there initially? That's weird. What have I been doing? You can't have two of the same map modes. Did I have culture? Maybe I had states and territory. I don't know. What's something that I use a lot? That's too weird. You guys will be able to go backwards through the video and tell me immediately. I have no idea. I just click the buttons. They're there. It's like typing, you know? What would I care about? Diplomatic? I can't see that on there. It must have been that. No? What? Hang on. Oh, weird, dude. Yeah, because I had diplomatic on the back of that, didn't I? So what have I added that I could have removed? Can't have been that. Did I have development map mode there? What a freak. Fort level. Let's put states and territories there. That's one I use quite a bit. Does that look right? I don't know. Maybe that was what I had. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. Cool. So now our plan is to actually, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm going to send all of these guys to our two forts that we now have protecting the London area. That's only level 2. We should upgrade that as soon as we can. I'm going to send our troops there, and then we're going to begin our war on España. That will be in a different video. The prep and the beginning of the war against Spain begins. Who are they allied with? Poland, Portugal, Wallachia. That begins in the next video. Back soon.